Good morning, all. Yes, I am up in the morning, just letting y'all know. It is true, I am here this early, but it's beautiful energy this morning. I didn't get a chance to get on here yesterday and follow up on my post about worry, so I thought I'd get on here and kind of say a few words and share with you all. I want to first say thank you. I appreciate you all for supporting and working with me and being patient with me as I get this thing up and going on a more regular basis. I haven't set up a schedule yet, but I will. But in the meantime, we're going to do what we need to do. Oh, my frame is doing a low thing again. Hope y'all can bear with me on this video. It just says that it's not coming in like it should. Oh. Hmm. So I guess we'll just go ahead and go with that, and hopefully it won't be a problem that is going to get in the way of this message. So let's just go with that. It should be pretty brief, and we'll see what we can do. Um, First of all, what I wanted to talk about was worry and how worry, like me worrying about this video, whether or not it's going to go through, is just really not necessary. Um, it's something that we do, and it can become a habit, but it is something that we can address. And we do that by going within and learning to trust ourselves, trust the divine within, and know that everything is going to be okay and continue forward despite worries. Now, if you didn't worry, you probably wouldn't be human. If you didn't have fears or what have you. But what's important is to know that that is not your natural vein. That is not who you are, and you can do better, and you can practice, and you can become less and less worried about things. And as you do that, you will grow to enjoy life a lot better. The only thing we have is now, and I think I said that in my post. And we can be concerned about the future. We can think about the past and how we can reflect on the past and do better. But all we have is this moment. And that's where the divine is. And that's how we grow, is by recognizing that, being present, and looking at our surroundings and being grateful for them. And so, yes, it can be hard to do. We have those funny little things called emotions. We react to things instead of responding. That's a good one. That's a good one for me. But as we keep growing and keep going, we'll get better and better and better. I promise. It's a journey, and it can be a journey of surprises. And it's just how we respond to this surprise called life and what we do with it that makes a difference. And so, again, I just wanted to get on here and just let people know that worry steals your joy, and you don't want that. So, in as much as you can work on yourself, go within, learn other coping methods, learn to trust yourself, continue with your self care journey, continue learning about things you can do and ways to interface with life and try to be more present. I think one of the things that helps me immensely is meditation. Getting up in the morning like this and doing meditation, doing some journaling, that type of thing. We're in a moment right now. We're in a moment in life. And I don't know if everybody recognizes it or not, but it can be pretty tough. And there's a lot going on. And so let me have a sip of my morning beverage. Mm, thank goodness for morning beverages. But there's a lot going on right now, and it's useless to worry. So let's do what we can. Let's go within. Let's do our meditation. Let's get up and do our journaling. Let's do our art. Let's do our music, whatever it is that brings you joy. And try to stay in that vibration as much as you can. And don't allow worry to steal your joy. And the next thing I want to talk about is plant based healing. Now, people talk about, oh, you got the herbs and you're a herb woman. I have a lot of friends and sacred women that are herbalists. And shout out to all my herbalists out there and all the plant based healing people. But what we have to come to realize in this moment is that plants are healing. They've always been. Pharmaceuticals come from plants. Plants are here. Several of them are here to help if we can learn about how to use them. Use plant-based food as energy. Your fruits and vegetables. Every day they're finding out more and more things about how live plants, live fruits and vegetables, live herbs are healing. There's so much in there, and that's where we get it from. So why not go on that journey of learning about plants and how they can help you and how they can facilitate your life and your growth and how the energy that you put in helps you with your overall energy. And it's almost common sense, but in some ways we unfortunately have lost common sense. And I think in this moment we're getting back to that. We're getting back to plant-based healing and how plants can help facilitate a lot of things within your body. Your body and your plant and plants work together, and the body is amazing. It can heal itself if given the right input. It's almost like a computer. Given the right input program, you can get it to do just about anything, as we're seeing with AI. But we just have to remember to take care of our bodies. Mind, body, spirit. That's what this human thing called life is. Hi, how are you doing, Fitzroy? You're so sweet. How are you? Welcome, welcome. And what are you doing up this early? But anyway, back to what I was saying plant based healing. Again, just remember that plants can really, really help you in this moment. Do your research, use plant based foods to your advantage. Eat more fruit, eat more vegetables, learn about the healing herbs that are out there. There's so many. Know that all pharmaceuticals are good, good. Have a good day at work. Know that all pharmaceuticals are based on plants. And so you can look back to that. You can go back to the ancient apothecaries. I visited one. I was fortunate enough to visit one overseas. A very old apothecary that was on the Silk Road between the continent of Africa and Asia and in Europe. And that Silk Road, man, back in the day, they used and traded everything on that road. Silk among them, that's why they call it the Silk Road. But also medicines and herbs and spices. They traded those and became quite adept at knowing and this information was passed down through generations. So it's interesting to see the people still there and the people with knowledge still there and still learning and still teaching and still helping the community in this ancient apothecary, which is just an ancient pharmacy. And they used what? Plants. And so I wanted to talk about that and kind of open up with this. Plants can heal. And plants can heal emotional things too. And this is where we get to my upcoming retreat that I'm doing this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we are going to sit in ceremony with ayahuasca. Now, ayahuasca is a plant based medicine that's actually made up of two plants. And it's going to be a wonderful time. I am going to uh, have a photographer there, videographer there, and we're going to video some parts of it. And me and the shaman, Lisa Campbell, are going to be putting these on regularly. Now, how regularly, I don't know. But we're going to try to do this more often. She was trained in South America with shamans, indigenous shamans, and she is indigenous as well. And she is just a breath of fresh air and so knowledgeable about the plants. And I'm so looking forward to this healing that's taking place with the people that have signed up and that are committed. We had our first conference call so we could get to know each other prior to our event. They're going to spend time with me for 3 days. Me and Lisa. I hope they survive. But we're going to have a good time. The energy right now with this waxing or waning gibbous moon is so off the chain. I'm so grateful for it as well. It seems like the divine is lining everything up so that we can have a really good time. What I want to say about ayahuasca is yes, look up ayahuasca, Ayahuasca. Look that medicine up. What they say about that is um, it's a healing modality, just like anything else, but it's a healing plant that they say can be worth 5 years of therapy because the plant gets you into a state of mind, body, and spirit that allows you to reach your higher self and learn from your higher self um, what it is that you need to release, what it is that you need to purge, what it is that you need to let go of so that you can let good energy in. It allows you to gently see things that maybe you weren't aware that were there, issues, emotional trauma that you have hidden within yourself. We do that very well. We actually do that very well. And so sometimes people need to release, they let go. And ayahuasca, which I affectionately call Mama Aya, she will show you what you need to do. She will call you, the plants will call you and let you know, hey, it's time for you to sit in ceremony and release some things. And they'll call you. So there's been a few people on the West Coast. I'm so glad to get Lisa here on the West Coast, shaman here. And she is going to assist us in ceremony. And it's we don't have to go to Peru or the Amazon jungle to get this medicine. And that's exactly what it is, medicine. And so I'm so happy that we're able to do this and we're going to share. And we will get back on here. I'll have some people come on here in the future and share about ayahuasca and how healing it can be and how it can be very healing for each of us in different ways, depending on what we've gone through. All of us have different lives, different things we've experienced, issues that others don't even know about. And that's why we're offering this space, a very, a very blessed space. And again, shout out to Jacqueline for allowing us to use her space, a very healing space to go in and sit in ceremony with ayahuasca, the plant based medicine that helps heal. So I want to invite you to come along with me on that journey next time. This one's closed. We've got people, and so we're going to do what we need to do in this journey. And we're going to also not only sit in ceremony, but we're also going to do some healing things for each person. It is open to male and female. Hello. Hi, Lisa. Happy sunrise. I hope everything's going well with you as you journey here. And I was just telling the people I appreciate you so much. And we'll have to do a live with you on here to kind of give your expertise. And I'm just, again, we are so blessed for you coming. And I thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So, yes, we'll have this retreat, upcoming retreat, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sweet Fingers Jamaican Restaurant's gonna supply the food for this event. They're gonna put all that good energy, plant-based energy in to the food they serve us, and so that's gonna be awesome. So I want to say shout out to Sweet Fingers and Chef Fitzroy. And Chef Clive and all you guys, thank you for making the food for this weekend. And it's going to be a joy to consume it, and I know it's going to help us on our journey. So, yes, we're doing our journey, and we will get back and we'll report. We're going to facilitate healing. It's going to be phenomenal. We're going to do a sister circle on the beach. We're going to do we're going to have a wisdom time with the elders, sit with the elders. Shout out to Sherry Mosley for doing that for us. Yes, my mom is going to facilitate some healing time in a healing circle with us. Shout out to Tamika Harris. She's going to give us the sacred dance movement to go along with the retreat and to help all of us release that joy through movement. And so we're also going to take some time to just heal and sit down and enjoy some wonderful, beautiful facilities with whirlpool, relaxing sauna, all of that. So it's it's going to be a very nice time, and I just want to applaud the ladies for taking the time and being willing to take the time to really pour into themselves and to give themselves the healing that they so deserve. And so, yes, it's going to be a healing good time, and that's what we do, right? And that's what I do. That's what I've been called to do is to help facilitate healing. And this is why I do these lives to talk about things that maybe we didn't really want to talk about, but need to. And self care is a big thing. It's important right now, and it's important that we share with each other and that we learn from each other and that we pour into each other and we allow ourselves to grow and we allow ourselves to be poured into. So, yes, those three things. Again, just to recap, I wanted to come on here and talk about no need to worry, no worries. It's not something that's required. It's something that we need to let go of, and we can continue to do that through a lot of different things. And again, just as a reminder, it's not a necessary thing, and it is a choice. It is a choice, and so we can choose to grow. We can choose to do that thing that we are afraid of. We can get out there and face the unknown, and there's no need to worry. Don't allow that to steal your joy. The second thing I want to talk about is plant based healing in general. Plants, food, plant based food, fruits, vegetables, those things have good energy. And you can look up, and with the advent of the World Wide Web, the internet, you can look up the different things that you can do and different herbs and spices that help different ailments within the body. And so you can also have good friends like I do, healing herbalists, the herbalists that we have within the community. Listen to them. They really have good information and can help you. Let me read it. All is well. I'm grateful. Oh, yes, yes, I'm grateful for you. Thank you, Lisa. I'm glad everything's well as she journeys forward in this moment to meet us and to assist us with the ceremony of ayahuasca. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'm glad you're doing well. So again, just wanted to come on here and talk about plant-based healing in general, the food that you put into your body. Make sure that you're putting into yourselves good energy and continue to grow. Again, I'm not on here telling people they have to be vegetarian or vegan or whatever, but I'm just going to give you the information. This plant-based healing is a thing. It's real, and we need to partake into that as much as possible. The last thing I wanted to talk about is our upcoming retreat. I wanted to give a shout out to all the people coming. Thank you for uh, being willing to heal yourselves in this moment and to release and to go in and purge with the plant ayahuasca. Thank you for doing your research. Thank you for trusting us with your joy and trusting us with your purging, trusting us with your release, and trusting us in ceremony. I want to thank you for participating and sharing your journey and being willing to do that because that as you heal yourselves, you heal everybody around you. And so, again, it takes courage to get out there, especially when you're learning about something like ayahuasca. You're like, ooh, something from the Amazon jungle. Oh my gosh. Well, yes, it's a real thing. Indigenous people have been using it for thousands of years, and it's a beautiful thing. And we're just relearning and remembering how to go back to our ancestors, right? And to pretend on them. They're here with us, and to learn to share that joy and partake in things that maybe science is just now catching up with. And there is some science behind ayahuasca. Hi beautiful. Hi V. How are you? Welcome, welcome. So yes, ayahuasca is a thing. Do your research. I thank everyone for participating in this upcoming retreat. We're going to have a good time. Next time, if you can't participate this time, we're going to be doing this again. And know that it is important in this moment to feel yourself, especially with this sturgeon blue moon. I mean, the energy is still going and it's waning. It's a waning gibbous, and it's still beautiful out there. The moon is so beautiful this morning. I got out there and just sat in the moonlight and got my moonstone, as you can see, and got out there, and it's just a beautiful good time. So yes, the everything is aligning, and we're gonna have a good time. I want everyone to rest assured that yes, we'll be doing this some more. And if you want more information, don't hesitate to call me. Don't hesitate to get in touch with me. And again, I'm all about healing, self care in this moment, and the energy. And so, uh, don't be afraid of plant based healing. We have a chef out there, even on the call right now, who can tell you that what you put into your body makes a difference. And so don't be afraid of the food and herbs and spices and plant based healing. Don't be afraid of that. Do your research and know that ayahuasca, in particular, is a very powerful plant based healing modality. You can look up the science on it, but as I call her, Mama Aya is a feminine energy, and she will call you when necessary, when it's time for you to release. If it's something that you need to do as far as healing, she will call you. She'll let you know at the time. And then you just let us know because we're facilitating this on the West Coast with these retreats, and so we'll get you in. So, again, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here on this beautiful morning with this beautiful energy. Thank you, all the people on the live right now, V, Fitz, Lisa. And if I missed anyone, I'm sorry. It's scrolling, so I can't really see everything. But again, thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time, uh, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.